She had no idea what was about to happen to her. She was going to be euthanized just because they had run out of space. I'm Heather, and this is Junie's story for GeoBeats. She only had a few hours to live. She had been picked up as a stray on the street. She had been pregnant, but they could not find the puppies, but she still had milk. They took her in, and she was at the shelter for 40 days, and she was going to be euthanized just because they had run out of space. When I saw her face, I knew deep in my bones that she was meant to be our family.
I love you.
So I spent the next, all night and all the next morning contacting every rescue group I knew, trying to see if we could save her. And I failed. So I cried myself to sleep. And then when I woke up the next morning, I saw on the post had been updated that a rescue in Texas called Dogs Fight Back, who primarily rescue pit bulls out of shelters, had saved her at the last minute. I showed to my husband and I was like, we have to bring her home. And he said, yeah, we do. So I called them immediately and they did the adoption interview, and we technically had adopted her before they had even pulled her from the shelter. She got off the van, jumped right into the car with us, just dove into my lap. When we first walked into the house with her, it's the middle of the night. She had been traveling in a van for 3 days. She walked into the house like she knew she was home and just slept with us in bed.
Yay, good girl.
The situation seemed to be, she had a microchip when she came into the shelter, and it showed that she had had a family at one point when she was in her first year of life, and then she got lost. And it sounds like they looked for her for a while, and then she just went missing for 4 years. So when she showed up at the shelter, they still had the information for her original family on the microchip, and they reached out to them multiple times over a period of several weeks, and they never heard anything.
Is that your window perch?
So they don't know if the family didn't update their information on the microchip or if the circumstances had changed. We've had her for 6 months, and she's helped heal so much of the pain and grief of losing our other dog, Briley. They're alike in so many ways. Such empathic hearts. I am actually disabled with a few different autoimmune diseases and a neurological disease that can be really painful. There's days that I'm flaring and I'm in a lot of pain and I'm in bed and I can't do much of anything. And she's just the best nurse. She just wants to lay by me and cuddle and lick your face and make you feel better. In some ways, it's like keeping the spirit of our other dog alive in the ways that she reminds us of her.